Clonbeg graveyard, about 5 miles from Bansha, at another holy well called St. Sedna's. And we're here with Michael Peters. I consider him a local. He's a lot more local than I am. And the well is behind us, St. Sedna's well, with the usual array of rags and so on and so forth. But unusually, this is not a holly tree. Nevertheless, it's a tree. In most cases so far, they were all holly trees. Michael will tell us a bit about St. Sedna, whom Sedna, by the way, was a man. It's a man's name.
Well, St. Sedna would have been a nephew of St. David of Wales. His mother was Moor, and she married in Munster and had 3 sons, and Gobon, Elton and Sedna. And due to the friendship of St. David of Wales with St. Sednan, it is reputed that St. Sedna was educated on Scattery Island, where St. Sednan had his school, and he would have been born roughly in the area around Tralee, in modern terms, in the Tralee area in general, and he would have. It's believed he established a church here. He's not. We don't believe he's buried here, but there is a standing stone up near the ruin of the old church, which is supposed to be the site of the burial of a bishop. And St. Sedna had been made a bishop, but it's very hard to find any positive records that confirm this. I suppose the well here, the rag tree, is very similar to the Tibetan system. I had some Tibetan people visit this number of years ago, and they couldn't believe the similarities of our cultures. Like, you put your problem on the rag, tied to the tree, and let the breeze take it away. It's like the prayer cloths in Tibet. And they thought that you have to look at the Indo-European culture to see the similarities that were actually from the one essence, like a foundation. The thorn tree is considered very sacred as well. Ireland, I suppose, is more famous for the holly tree, but the thorn tree, I suppose, the famous thorn in Glastonbury would be supposed to have been brought there by St. Joseph at Armatayat to the area to bring the thorn, because the thorn is usually from a more semi-arid climate with very strong thorns to protect it from the survival, but it has taken on very well in Ireland. And I suppose you feel the leaf of the hawthorn is very sought after in traditional medicine for heart ailments and that, so it does lend itself to healing as well.
And speaking of healing, the well, which is here, I don't know if you can get it in. Every well that we've been to has some kind of healing properties, and I'd say St. Sednan is no different than the rest. I think this is to do with the eyes. When they say the eyes, I don't know if it's eyesight or
yeah, usually the eyes. Most of the wells locally are for the eyes. Like Tuberisa in Care is also another well famous for a cure of the eyes. You know, just on Clonbeg itself, like a simple translation would be the small meadow. And if we look around here, we'll see that we're on a raised, reasonably fertile area. Down on the north and the east here with bogland, and on the south with the river, so it will be a very protected site as well.